a distance, he looks like any other fly fisherman, but this Washington State University alum is putting a new twist on an old pastime. I promise you have never seen anyone do what Ben Miller does. It's unique, it's unusual, and yes, some would say a little bit strange. See for yourself as he redefines the art of fly fishing.
At 8 years old, my grandpa got me my first fly rod. Pretty amazing childhood as far as loving fly fishing and being outdoors.
A love like that never leaves a man. The river forever beckons to Ben Miller.
Well, it's like the idea of just loving a river and then being out there in the moment.
His hands have always been busy. In them, instruments of an artist, with a touch that will paint the water.
And I'm sitting here wrapping Mom's sewing thread on there and trying to find some materials like pocket lint. I'd present them to my grandpa, and he would take them, and he would say it's the most perfect fly. And
from there, his passion for fly fishing grew, as vast and mighty as the Spokane River.
It's quite the adventure, actually.
Once Miller graduated Wazoo, he took a job teaching art in his home state of Washington. But it just wasn't right. So he returned to the river. From the waters flowed his art.
This is scary as heck to one day wake up and say, oh, I'm going to start making these paintings, and then go out into the world and see what the world holds for you.
Scary, because in his hand isn't a brush.
It's a style and a way of painting that a lot of folks could understand when they see it. With the movement, with the action, with the colors, everything.
Bits of yarn.
And then these are kind of the workhorse.
Replace the hook. With each cast, paint-soaked yarn strikes his canvas.
Burn umber, paint's great for the shadow.
Amid the flow of any river, he finds the expansive empire beneath the surface.
It's just a smear of color going by.
An abstract moment in time, captured in acrylic. Miller knows not everyone loves his style.
Like, one guy walked away, he's like, that's the dumbest effing thing I've ever seen. And I was like, yes, it was great, and I loved that reaction because he didn't maybe agree with it, but he still had to acknowledge it.
At the end of the day, when he sees his masterpiece,
I am ecstatic about it.
Just like that, he's a kid again, returning to the river.
Sometimes, I'll stand on these rivers and there's nowhere else I'd rather want to be.
Well, you can find Miller's art in galleries across Montana and online. You can see extended coverage on our website right now, KXLY.com.